Hello everybody, this is Darren from Arctic Arsenal, and you've seen this saber before. This is the same saber. If you go back a few videos on my channel, this is the same Jacen Solo saber that I featured probably a couple of years ago now. And the story is that this was one that I kept for myself out of the rebellion run that I participated in. And this was my personal saber. I kept it for a while, and then an emergency rush repair job came up and I needed the soundboard quickly. And so I gutted this saber for the soundboard. And it's been sitting empty ever since and never got around to putting it back together, but I just finished it and decided to get it up and running again. Originally it had a Petit Crouton version 2.0, and that's exactly what I put back in it. I thought about using a more advanced soundboard. I have a PC 3.0 on hand. That's too much soundboard for this saber in my opinion. I think the 2.0 has just the number of features and just exactly what this saber needs. Anything beyond that's a waste. And so that's what I put back into it. And same LED, same features, everything's the same. I just put it all back together the way it was before. It's got two 14500 lithium-ion batteries. It's got a RGB tri-rebel with the blue and green mixed together to make a sky blue. The red kicks in for the flash on clash. And everything's the same as it was before. And I'll just show you, fire it up and we'll see what happens. This is a little demonstrator blade that I made. There's a beautiful bright sky blue. You can see the white blade when the red kicks in. You get all three colors, it makes white. And everything's working as it should. So that's my Jacen Solo saber. This one is for sale. If anyone's interested, send me a message. We'll negotiate a price. A couple of other things I wanted to show. This is a knife sheath that I made for a customer recently. This was kind of a cool looking knife, and it was tricky with the curved shape on this knife to make a sheath for it, but I made something that I think it works and looks pretty good, and I hope the customer is happy with that. Just wanted to show that off. A little basket weave on there with the customer's initials, and really proud of the way this one turned out. Turned out really nicely. And this is just another little knife sheath that I made for myself. This is my knife, and I've had this knife for years. I don't know what brand it is. There's no markings on it. There's no names or anything. But it's a neat little knife that I've had for a long time and didn't have a decent sheath for it, so I made one up. And this one's mine. Yeah. And that's about all I have to show off for this week. Well, there is one other thing. This is a saber. It's been a while since I've made sabers, and I've kind of got back into it. This is one that I'm working on. I've been working on for some time. It's a double-ended saber. This one's going to have, to be honest, I haven't made up my mind what soundboard this is going to have in it. Probably a Petit Crouton version 3. This one's going to have two switches at either end, and they'll be wired in parallel, so whether I grab it this way or whether I grab it this way, I'll be able to turn it on, swing it around. It's probably going to have blue blades. Just a work in progress, and stay tuned to this channel, and maybe you'll see this one finished, hopefully by summer. And that's about it for now. Have a good night, everybody.